Good morning, it's just Kristen, and we're finally back to being able to play some Baldur's Gate 3. I have had an incredibly busy couple of weeks and weekends, and I'm super excited to get back into my regular gaming time. So we are back to a stream. This will be my only stream today, I think. If I have time and feel up to it, I may possibly play some Nightingale this evening, but it will be like later. Because, it's Memorial Day in the United States tomorrow, so I have the day off work for once. But I have lots of recording to do to get caught back up and back on schedule. So we are gonna take things easy and take things slow. We're not gonna kill ourselves trying to do things. But let's get into the game. I believe we are still in the Goblin camp. We saved Halson, and he made his merry way back to the Emerald Grove. And after some thought, now I need to go in and see how close. Look at that. That's a picture of the Underdark. That's foreshadowing because I think we're gonna head there next. Yes, I still have 87 days of tutorial to go in Nightingale. Yes. I'm on step 2 of 92 in the Nightingale tutorial so that Jessica and I can play together. But she hasn't played anymore either, so I don't feel bad. But she knew she had all weekend. What in the world was that? I don't know what made that sound. But yeah, Halson has disappeared. He's gone his merry way. That is a fire wine barrel, so we're not going to pick that up. Let's see what everybody has, because it's been over a week. I forgot she has that. That's awesome. I want to see how close we are to leveling up. 660. So I think... Steel, you said you were going back to sleep. I think if we continue to explore the temple that we're in, let's see how we are on spells.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Not great, and we have no long rests left. So we should probably start our day by going to bed. Just in case something pops up. Let's see.
No one back home will ever believe this.
So we did end up getting Scratch, and we have, Scratch, and we also have Benji, ever named Benji the Alberco.
Let's see.
Yes, we want to end the day. Nobody wants to talk. Is Volo still here somewhere? I don't see him. I don't know why he disappeared. I have had him in my camp for very long periods of time. So I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he'll come back after the party. So let's long rest. Oh. What's happening? Hurry towards the sound. Oh. What happened? What's going on? I thought something was wrong.
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage. Poked me with pointy sticks.
Aww.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here with Mistress. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
You two looked cozy together, bad dreams aside.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
Did you call me mistress just now?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Wait, did you say you have a brother?
Used to. Mother ate him.
Okay. Well, you're both welcome here. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said, Steel. Aw. Okay. I probably need to offload some crap. Let me do that. Let's see. I have so many things. Oops. This useless lump's horn makes me angry. Oop, wait, that has powers. Absolute's Warboard. Oh. If the wielder bears the Absolute brand, they gain a +1 bonus to saving throws. I do have the brand. Can I carry that? Wait. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Wait. Character sheet. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad I got the brand. Get rid of all this. What is this? Absolute's Talisman. If the wearer bears the Absolute's brand, they have advantage on death saving throws. Well, right now I'm wearing the Guidance. I could give the Guidance to Astarion in case he is ever like out of range. That's Lesser Restoration. That is Animal Friendship. That's Speak with Dead. I need to remember to cast that. Heal yourself and increase your hit point maximum by 5 points. No, there's not really set bonuses in this game, unfortunately. It's just more a matter of I can only wear one of these at a time, and I have 5. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move this to Asterion. If I can click on it. Well, where is it? It's in this bag. I thought it was. Here. Get out of the way. You go over there. And then that now gives her the opportunity to heal herself. I've never gotten the Absolutes brand before, so I've never really paid attention to these things before. But we will be paying more attention this time. I have so many torches. And so many random things. Metallic gloves, medium armor. Okay. Sort by type. Alright, we still have our row of dead bodies. Oops. Don't need that. Forgot we have that. So many things. Okay. I think that's it for now. She's still carrying a lot. I need to put all of the spell scrolls in this book. Spells, scrolls. Just for organization purposes. And then all of the arrows should be with Astarion, but they're not. Okay. Good, good, good. Beginning of the day inventory management. Let's cast this. And that lasts 10 minutes. No, 10 turns, which is 10 seconds. Or 10 seconds intervals. You carry yours around? Yeah. Loot goblin problems, right? What is this thing? Oh, there is something over there. But I don't need that right now, so we'll keep that covered up. We can summon Scratch when we get back into the regular map. Okay, let's do a little bit of exploration, adventuring type things. Where we haven't been before. Yeah. How early is it there? Because you are not normally in my streams this early here. Okay. Been there. Let's see. Did he run away? I could get these rats. He did run away. It's interesting. Poor Saza. I did try to save her. I really did. Ooh, there's a healing potion right there.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Wrong button again. Okay. Let's go up here. What was that? Why did those just randomly go squish? Both Amanda and I... Okay. It's 5 a.m. there? Oh, God. Yeah, we definitely want to meet up. I don't remember what time Amanda Amazing said because she didn't convert it. So, I have all day tomorrow, so you're only an hour early. Okay, we have not been in here yet. In this playthrough, anyway. What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Oh. Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. Yeah, I have 0 plans tomorrow, so we can definitely do whatever, whenever you guys are ready and you're up and moving around. I do need to record some videos tomorrow. Start attempting to get back on track. Yeah, I'll talk to her in a second.
Let's have a look.
What was that? There's like chains on the ground.
I wonder who or what those chains are for.
Hammer tongs. Okay.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
But why not? I may not look like a goblin, but I'm very much a goblin. Sameness, need to record some videos? Yeah. Sad thing is, you know, it's all games.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one.
It's mine now.
Your defiance holds little sway. Your thievery will be rectified, though you may not live to see it.
Why not? Let's see. Oh, I forgot we gave him illithid powers. I need to resort his little battle map here. Let's put... He's got guidance now because of the necklace, which we aren't going to need in battle, so I'm going to move that over here. These are his bonus actions. Ranged attack. I can make a ranged attack after I dash. Let's attempt this on her. Can't reach her. How far away are we? We're quite far away, actually. Yeah, let's actually bonus action dash to here. And then sure. Sneak attack. And come over here. We have lots more movement, so we're gonna come all the way over here. Make sure we're not in anybody else's way.
Another fight. Let's go. These boots have seen everything.
Armor of Agathis. And then let's go ahead and hex her wisdom. Disadvantage on wisdom checks. Okay. His turn. Well, go ahead and rage. And go here.
Moving.
And throw that at
Got
you.
it.
And we missed. Figures. It's alright. Who are you gonna hit? Wow. We could command grovel. Nice. Let's move forward and just hold that concentration. She could sanctuary herself. Let's save it. You are going to get your happy buff. And then get some hit points. She's burning? Who's burning? Oh, the brazer's burning. Okay. I was confused. Why did I keep seeing that come up? Let's go over it this way.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Swift
Okay.
as my feet can carry me.
You are going to Booming Blade. And then Flourish. And then back away. In turn.
This is my happy place.
Let's have you throw. Priestess Gut over here.
That's it.
That's really it as far as bonus action possibilities. You can now Bursting Sinew. Go. Ooh, she saved. That's a dex save. I didn't realize that was a dex save. That's pretty funny. Interesting. Okay. Okay. She is no longer concentrating. We will in turn. Let's see if we can disarm her. Nice. Sneak attack. Can we pick up your weapon? Where is it? Yep, it's mine now. Oh, look at that. We don't have an opportunity attack. Let's... Oh, we still haven't taken our action yet. Oh, forgot about that. That's a thing. Let's just do this. She's almost dead.
Never a dull moment. Hope your soul is in good hands.
There we go. Yoink, it's ours now. Yep. Warlock, pick this back up.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's see, what were we looking at? Let's get that. When we got caught for nabbing things. That's alright. I knew what you meant.
Just be on my way. What's in here?
You all failed the perception. Really? Alright, let's do this. Scars. Can you help us out? Come over here, buddy. Yeah, I am still currently drinking my coffee.
Let's see what this does.
I guess we can't get whatever it is that we are attempting to find here. I like how it still displays the name of this pile of goo. What does this do? It's a misty step. Let's give this to... Who's not wearing an amulet at the moment? Karlak isn't. Misty step might be helpful for her. She gets stuck between a rock and a hard place. Speaking of coffee, give me a moment. Recipe of Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Well, I definitely need to read that. Where did that go? And then... Not that. This. Yep, don't forget to hydrate. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with that at the moment. Padlock key. Not sure what that padlock key is for. A selenite journal. Yep. Okay. Take. Yoink. I'm not gonna pick up the rotten fish. I will pick those up. Oh. I guess I'm tired? Random handprint. It's interesting. Okay. Let's go down this suspicious hallway. That was an aid scroll.
There's no time to waste.
Oh, we need a short rest. And let's have Shadowheart cast. Do I not have it? I don't currently have it, apparently. I was gonna cast Aid, but I guess I'm not.
Onward then. That might be worth a look.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think I'll fit through there.
You think?
Let's get going. Can't slow down.
What are you barking at? Oh, okay.
Circles and stars. That moon journal mentioned this.
I bet we can work out how to open it.
I'm trying to remember. I wonder if they all need to be on this one. Maybe. I see the views on Valheim is way up.
Goes very far
I
down.
have nothing against
We'll have to
Valheim.
go
It's
in to
just
see the bottom.
not something I think I would enjoy. Let's go
Don't mind if I do.
goblin a little bit before we go down that path. Another silver plate up here. Maybe I should join Jess. Well, first I want to get through the Nightingale tutorial before I try and yet another new tutorial. And then maybe we will play Valheim. I'm not sure. If you can convince Jessica to join me, RDJ, High Strung, Amanda Amazing, and Steel Navarre in the ways of Enshrouded, I will go play Valheim with Jessica. And that's a promise. That takes 4 months. I know. Okay, let's go down the ladder. You'll work on them?
Depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something else.
Okay, we gained 20 experience. Let's see where that puts us. We need 425 more for level 5. Let's try not to die here.
Careful, I might.
I think so too, Steel. I think if we can just get her to play it a little bit,
With pleasure.
then I think she'll actually really enjoy it. All of the things that she gets frustrated with other games, I think she would find. Oh god, I'm glad we had advantage on that. I think she would really enjoy Forbidden Shroud. Plus the fact that we can have so many people in the game.
Shouldn't have wished.
Oh,
to live
and
in more
Steel, I
interesting
don't know
times.
if you went back and watched the beginning of Jessica's Valheim stream, but you really should. Her comments were very interesting. It's an oil barrel. Not worried about that. Oh,
No traps, please.
and it's locked.
Well, hello.
Alright, I'm kind of glad I put the guidance thing on Asterion this time.
Let's crack it open.
You did while we ate dinner, so you know the secret. Most frustrating stream I have watched. Is it because you were trying to help her and she wasn't listening? How do I get back here? Do I like this?
That might be worth a look.
Okay.
Yes, let's.
Perception failed. Don't like it when perception fails, when I can very clearly see there's a chest there. Alright. Wait. No, everybody out here.
There's a trap.
Oh, thank you. The only one that succeeded was my character.
How delicious.
Alright, disarm, please. Okay, I did not see that part. I haven't gone back to watch the entire stream because I had to drive home. But I pointed out to her last night when she was playing Raft that she said, I hate this game within 5 minutes, and then continued to play the game for another 3 hours. I have said that if she were to say yes, she would give it an honest chance. It would not. Yes, exactly. So she said that again last night. It was funny because she was like, First of all, I already said I spent way too much money on this other game and blah, blah, blah. And then I said in chat, well, first of all, we already said that wasn't going to be a problem. So I'm just like, she keeps ignoring it. We're just waiting for her to say yes. Maybe we should just make it appear. Just make it appear. We'll do that before, like, I don't know how much more Bronzebeard's Tavern we're gonna want to play, but maybe that could be our Friday night stream. I don't know. You never know. All right, let's let's do a guidance on this. all of the bonuses. I just did that. Oh, I disarmed the trap. I didn't lock the actual thing. Skip all his bonuses because it's loud. Now we can open the chest. What is this? Luminous armor. This is medium armor. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. Well, that is definitely a Shadowheart specific thing. And then money. Let's look at that.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart. Shart, as other people call you. You are currently wearing +1 scale mail with a 15. This is also a 15. Yeah. Let's do that. It looks like crap on her, but let's look at her spell book. What other radiant damage can we do? Let's take away Bless, because I always forget about it, because we're constantly doing her Shield of Faith. Which is not currently... loaded. Runny, it's evening there, but it's still Sunday night, right? Where are you? I don't even know where you are. You must, if it's evening where you are, you must be somewhere in Europe. Let's see, we have Command, we have Sanctuary. Spiritual Weapon really just was kind of annoying me. This looks a little in-depth for your feeble mind. It's based in D&D 5e, so if you've played any D&D in the last like 10 years, this is pretty much everything you would know about D&D. What other radiant damage? She doesn't have a lot of radiant damage right now, actually. She's got Guiding Bolt. And you put Shield of Faith back on her. And then she's got Sacred Flame, which is radiant. That's really it. But she'll get Spirit Guardians at the next level, so I think that might work too. But then again, she also does just a lot of necrotic damage just because she's a Death Cleric. Now, here's the interesting point. Here it says disadvantage on stealth checks. Here it does not. So she no longer has that disadvantage. Ever played D&D, even the board game when it... D&D is a board game? Okay. I didn't know there was a D&D board game when you were in high school. Oh, you were in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah, the Philippines is beautiful. I'd love to go there someday. I'm gonna send that to camp because it's probably heavy. We have a lot of books on us. Silver trays and randomness. Okay, did we ever open this one? We did. Let's see. Back to Fiona.
Something good here, I hope.
The thing about this game, Rennie, is that you can play it however you want, however involved you want. There's an easy mode so that if you just want to explore, you don't have to like fight the really hard battles. But this is like my 4th playthrough, so I'm on honor mode, which is the toughest variation of the game. So I am trying to be very careful about what I do and how I do it. I don't see anything else to get here. Alright, back out here. I think it started... Yeah, no, it didn't start out as a board game. It did start in the 70s, but it's never been a board game. It's always been a dice and paper situation with a kind of a rule book.
Always room for more.
My brothers played it a lot when I was growing up and kind of tried to get me to play it some when I was little, but I didn't really get into it until I was, you know, much older. So we got the waypoint down here, so that's good. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Let's read that.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's what I wanted. Are you talking D&D or Baldur's Gate? Well, Baldur's Gate is D&D. So Baldur's Gate is actually one of the towns in the core rulebook for D&D. You've got, you know, Waterdeep, like all the like famous cities in the base game of like the first module that you can buy for D&D. Baldur's Gate is one of those towns. So this is completely built in the D&D world. As opposed to games like Solasta, which I've played quite a bit of as well, which is based in 5e 5th edition D&D rules, but not in a D&D world. It's also not licensed, so they changed the names up a little bit, but it's still the same core rules for like the spells and things. But it wasn't a board game. That's what I'm saying. It was a rule book. You basically got a rule book and a couple of dice. Let's let this guy die by fire over here.
Get back.
Okay, he did.
Makes whatever's ahead even more intriguing.
A beer sounds good, but I thought you were at work. I think we need to break that. Card game? I mean, that's a better description, but yeah. There's boots down here for randomness. Let's pick up the leather boots. Yes, it's a tabletop game that is basically run in your head, and so you have a character that you build on paper. So for example, if I can click the right button, this button. See how it says character sheet right here? That's literally what you would have. You would have a character sheet with all of your character's stats. I work from home, just thinking. So you're the boss and can have a beer. That's amazing. If I could have a beer at work. I don't drink beer, but any kind of beverage that would not be allowed at work. That would be awesome. So yeah, basically you have one person that runs the game, that describes the scene for you, and then describes you've walked into this cave and you hear a low rumble of a growl, and then they slowly describe like what's around you, and you make decisions based on what they're describing. And then in this game, when I'm rolling these dice, it's because of things that I'm choosing to do. Yes, the Dungeon Master, or the DM, or the Game Master, depending on what kind of game is being played. Because there's a lot of RPGs now, tabletop role-playing games, that aren't just D&D now. There's a ton of them. So it just depends on what kind of rule set you're running. Take that. We'll take that. We're not going to pull that lever yet. Or maybe we should pull the lever. I don't remember what the lever does. Pull the lever! Not that lever. Sorry. A little bit of a Emperor's New Groove moment there. Wow, there's so much stuff here. What is that? Oh. Like you said, it's above your pay grade, but at least it's making me sleepy. Yeah, it is. So, I enjoy the tactics. This is a really pretty view. I enjoy the tactics of the game and how chill it can be even when you're in the midst of battle. You lost me a TTRPG. Tabletop role-playing game. I just got myself confused with the acronyms as well. Search this. Did I search it? Hello? Oh, that's right. Might want to put the UI back on when I'm doing stuff. Okay. I think I have to destroy this so that I don't get burned to death when I go through this door. But then the lever opens the door, I think. So let's do this. I've been playing games for 45 years and only learned what RPG means last week. Yeah. Ah. Oh, that's funny. She got inspired by destroying the light. Which is foreboding.
What's inside?
Okay, dead Minotaur. Nothing there. I was hoping I would get some good experience for coming down here. Let's see what's over here. Simply because I'm trying to get to level 5 before I go kill some spiders.
Something over there.
Where does that go?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I don't think anybody has shape-shifting at the moment. And I don't know where that goes, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's a lot of dead bodies here, though. She's now encumbered. Alright, see what we can send to camp. We can send all that to camp. Keep ending up with all of these extra things. Those can go to Shadowheart's book. These can go to Shadowheart's book. And then of course we have all of the books. Did I read this? Yeah, Susurbark. Okay. Send all of that to camp. I can't move, I can't move. Jessica Wanders Gaming. Yeah. More loot goblin problems. But at least I have this bag of holding called Send to Camp. Okay. I'm not encumbered any longer. I need to clip that? Yes, you do. I don't remember what stream that was from, though. Was that the Medieval Dynasty stream? Geez, Jeb would have a great time with all of this obvious information on her screen telling her everything if she just looked at it. She's easily distracted, okay? Crushed body. Whose crushed body is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Wow. Okay. Somehow I don't think I want to go that way. Okay, yeah, there's a Minotaur. Let's go back this way. She's like a cat looking at her cursor zip around while I'm missing everything else. Alright, let's be nice, okay? She's not here to defend herself. Oh, I don't like what's happening.
I don't like that. Can't be anything good.
And who crushed the body? Well, it was the giant boulder that was on top of it that crushed the... Whoa.
That wasn't a bullet, was it?
I don't like. Okay. I'm just trying to go up here. All I'm gonna do...
Whatever's in the air, it tastes foul.
Whatever's in the air, it tastes foul. Okay.
More are coming.
What in the nine hells is that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Tell me I'm not imagining that voice.
No. Something's coming. And if it lives down here in the dark, it won't be anything good.
They are coming. You are coming.
That was insistent. Nature failed. Nature successful. Okay. Who is coming? A dentist? I don't know. Okay, you gotta deal with this sword here. Who's gonna try it? I'll have my character try it.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Strength is crap. Religion is also crap. His voice is strangely arousing. Well, he did say you were coming. This feels holy. Consider what the appropriate ritual might be. This is gonna be bad. Oh no. To get some coffee as this stream has gotten too good to go back to sleep. We're gonna use an inspiration. Let's try again. Roll better. No! I said roll better, not the exact same thing. Oh no. Alright, one more inspiration. I want the sword. No! This game hates me. Oh, I don't want to use the other two.
You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count.
Every party, yeah, every party member can try to pull the sword. I'm gonna try the strength, but I'm not gonna use any inspiration on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of that. Just, seriously? Hey, Kurt Fields, thank you. Oh man, the dice rolls today, they hurt.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. But with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
We have a sword. Now I gotta remember what the sword does, because it's been a while. So much pain. Okay, so my first playthrough I played a bard, and I remember this sword was really cool. It is a finesse weapon. It is also versatile, which is interesting. Okay, I remember now. Okay. It can do the sing or shriek. Yes, yank that sword. Well, and then after the voice, see, that might be why. Who do I want to carry this? It does 5 to 14. I'm currently using the Rapier +1, which is 6 to 13. It is not light, but we will still eventually get two weapon fighting. Yeah, let's equip that. Which now puts more crap in our hotbar. That's what I need. That is now our hexed weapon. There it is. That's what I want. I want to put that. I don't know where I want to put that. I have too much crap now. Put that there. Let's put that over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with Lump's Warhorn. I really think it's not going to work again. It didn't work the first time. An armor of Agathis. Alright. Better question, Kristen. Whose sword did you just yank off? I don't know. Did you see the name of the sword? Runny Nose? Yet more appropriateness. I do often go around yanking other people's swords. They're just sitting there. If I... Let's see. I'm trying to remember this... That gave me heroism. Which I'm not really worried about that, but we'll keep the shield for now. I have more torches again. Okay, now what? Where am I? I'm still in the Underdark. Go back down this way. How much are tickets to my city? Alright, let me think. I'm trying to remember where I want to go here. There's that over there, which goes from down there. That goes down there, which looks interesting. Then there was the Minotaur, which we could maybe battle. I wonder how many Minotaurs are over there, though. Because with this being my first honor mode run, there might be more than one. And I have no clue what the level is down here. And I'm honestly not sure I've ever even gone over here. Have I? I don't even know if I've even gone over there before. That goes this way, which also ends up over here, which goes over here. Okay. Do we have a death wish? Random gold sitting there. Let's see. That is an oil barrel. Let's do something here.
I could go for a good meal.
You could go for a good meal. You should be fine. Let's throw this. Hang on.
Saddle up.
Karlach. Pick this up.
Nice.
And then throw it. Right there. Set that up for later. Put you right there. Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
You're gonna go right up
On I
here. Astarian. You're gonna go right here. Nope. I always forget to change characters. Yeah, the third one I already, or the first one I already killed over here. The rays from the gate killed it. So yeah. Scratch, you stay there. Nope. Again, forgot to change characters. Scratch, you're going to go like right here.
Still
and then
alive,
main
so
character,
that's progress.
you go here. And just do that. Seriously? Yes, there we go. Hello, sir. You... Oh, the music is awesome. Love it. Let's do... Do a bit of acid damage here. Miss, miss, miss. Lovely. Come over here. Bonus action. Shoot. Sneak attack.
Can't even catch my breath.
Let's do... Yeah, the music in this game gives me chills sometimes, and this piece is one of my favorites. Let's reapply Hex. Let's do a Dex. Dex Hex. Dex Hex. Alright, intern. Let's throw... Oh! Okay. There's the second Minotaur. Did that just put Shadowheart in? That's weird, because it was her turn. Deciding. Where is the other Minotaur? He's all the way up here. Jeez. Okay. Let's have her
Fuck yes.
throw this goblin. Nope, that's gonna put her up in the grease or the oil. I don't want her up there yet. So instead, let's go back to Shadowheart and Guiding Bolt. Not enough movements. Can you move forward just a tiny bit? I do miss the hold action from Solasta. Everything is 60 feet. Well, let's give her a ranged attack. Nope, no ranged attack either. Alright, intern. You're gonna stay there, Scratch. You are gonna throw... I have to leave for a bit, finish my classes. If you're still on when I'm finished, we'll drop back in. Thanks for stopping by, Runny Nose. We will see you at another time. Where's my returning pike? There it is. Do that. Nice. And then rage. I forgot to rage before before I did the damage. Love when I do that. Alright, come join us, sir. Reckless Roar. He's dashing. What's he gonna do? Ooh. Brutal Leap. Lovely. Alright. He jumped over the oil, which I was trying to get him in. Let's do... Wow, he has 78 hit points. Let's see if we can attempt a sand toss on him. This has not been target. Oh, nice. We now have advantage. Yeah, it jumped over the oil. I didn't think he'd have quite such a large jump range. Okay, that took a good 30 hit points off of him. And he's now blinded, so we're gonna move Astarion like here. In turn, you are gonna do a booming blade. He is now also cursed, but we'll take an opportunity attack if we do that. Let's do... Did they... Well, it'd be helpful if I had that. Succeeded on the saving throw. Yeah. Fiona can't move, or she'll take an opportunity attack. I forgot about my new ability here. I need to remember that. I should probably put it over here where I can see it. Let's see, that's a level 2 spell. It's a level 2 spell. Not that it matters with the levels. This is a bonus action. Misty's a bonus. That's an action. That's an action. 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 Bonus, bonus, bonus. I'm gonna put Follower Louvre right there and Eldritch Blast right there. Okay. You, ma'am, are gonna switch back, and then can I do a command? He is on fire up here. I wonder if Grovel will work on this guy. Yep, it certainly did. Does anybody need healing? No. Alright. Scratch, you stay there. You are going to... switch weapons. Forgot that was your action. Your bonus action is going to take this potion. Our initiative order sucks. I just realized. She lost her rage because she didn't do any damage. And he also, wow, jumped over the oil. Alright. He has Hexblade's Curse. He is baned for one more turn. We could get our happy bonus. And then... attack. Nice. Down to 27.
Where do I go from here?
You. Booming Blade. This guy. And then Misty Steps. Get the heck out of there. Provokes an attack of opportunity. Oh, they changed this. It used to not provoke an attack of opportunity. Okay, well, maybe not. Wow. Okay. Let's think on this. This guy's baned for one more turn and is cursed. This guy has booming blade. I can... Hex wisdom. See if Shadowheart can get a good amount of points off here in turn.
Fast.
Nice. Not very much damage for a cantrip, but still worked. You could sanctuary her. That'll help her. Scratch, stay there. You. Re-rage. Let's do some damage. I will be very glad when she gets a second attack. I probably should have done that reckless, but I wasn't thinking about it. In turn. He took damage because of Booming Blade. Oh, Astarian's down. Lovely. Okay. Let's remember what these do. So, seeing all allies within 20-foot range have a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws. All enemies within 20 feet of range have a 1d4 penalty. And they receive an extra 1d4 thunder damage. This gives a bonus to attack rolls and saving. This is a penalty to saving and just gives extra damage. Let's give extra damage. It's an action to do that though. Yeah. Let's think this through. Is he still affected by Booming Blade? He is not. He's cursed. You know what? He has 18 hit points left and he still has Hexblade's curse. Let's do it.
Day, another
Nope. Not enough. I think I need to unequip the shield. She needs to do more damage. Let's curse this guy too. No, let's save that spell. Can I get around? Nope. Okay. You are going to heal Sarian. And then stole the dead. And the other one saved. Disengage. No. And then move your butt. Yeah. Scratch, you're gonna go over here. She is raging. Can we do a cleave on these two? Let me hit the one. Shove. 2 hit with the shove. What if I do the Colossus? I could do it. There's a bunch of things I could do here. An additional action. An additional action would be helpful. That would get rid of that, though, I think. Replaces effects of other elixirs when drunk, and so she would lose her Hill Giant strength. Let's do a quick heal. In her. Wow. Poor Sarian, man. Alright. You need to die. Ooh, the music changed. Can you help him up? No, not enough actions.
Another step forward.
This.
Wow, she took some major damage on that too. Commands. Command. At level 2, you typically would get 2 targets, but she only needs 1. Grovel. Make it work. Nice. Alright. And then move over here. And put your shield of faith back on. And turn. You're gonna dash. And get over here as close as you can.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay, reckless. Bonus healing. In turn. I don't know what just happened. He succeeded his death saving throw. Alright. You come around this way.
On my feet.
Breaks concentration. Seriously? Let's dip. Just simple toxin.
Talk to me. Moving.
Sacred flame. She has no more spell slots. Hey Bob, how's it going? Let's see if she's got a healing of any kind in here. She has an aid, but that's an action. Nope. She could use a healing herself, though. Scratch is going to help Astarion up. I don't know if Astarion gets his turn back or not, though.
Let's have some fun.
He does. Do we have a bigger potion of healing? We do. And then... come over here, please. Before you die again. And turn.
Up.
Alright. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That was 23 points of damage. That's amazing. Bonus action. You got nothing. You could do a soul coin. Only got 3 left at the moment. I don't think it's worth it. Let's do a potion of healing. In turn. I don't know who he just tried to do that. He knocked me down again. Okay. Bonus action healing. Do we have a bigger healing? Probably not. Potions. We do not. Starting the day with a gourmet feast of, I hope this was chicken nuggets and questionably sauced pasta, a true test of bakery and digestive resilience. Nothing quite says carpe diem. Like staring at a plate of leftovers and wondering, was this originally food or did it evolve overnight? You know, Bob, that's an interesting question. Oh, wow. That's funny. All of these do area damage, so I don't want to do any of that. So let's just do a regular arrow with a sneak attack. Nice. I forgot that gives him temporary hit points.
Despite everything.
Okay. Surprisingly, her health is actually good. I don't want to do booming blade. Yeah. Hex wisdom.
Stay focused.
And then it's a dex save. Slowly whittling him down. Bonus action heal. Scratch, you stay there. You health is fine, so let's do reckless attack. Nice. We'll go ahead and take another healing potion. That gets her full.
A little help, please.
Wow.
Be quick.
It's a melee attack and he's not close enough. Movement. Can we blind him? Maybe? What kind of save is that? An intelligence save. I can't think a Minotaur is going to be all that intelligent. He is now blinded for one turn. Wow. Nice. Okay, that didn't go as easily as I thought it would, but interesting. Oh, I just picked up something interesting too. What was this? Amulet of the Unworthy. Grants resistance to slashing and vulnerability to bludgeoning. I wonder if that's why it took so long to do any damage, because all of our distance was slashing damage. Wow. Okay. We're not going to be equipping that. That's interesting. Alright, let's go see where they came from.
Moving ahead.
Let's throw... Do I have any water? Water here. So we don't all run through the the lovely acid.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's over here? This looks interesting. Oh, I should probably short rest.
That took the edge off.
That lasts 5 turns. I hate that this is an action. It would be so much more helpful if it was a bonus action. What else is up here? Oh, I might buffer here for a second. Internet's being weird. Blue goblin.
What's hiding here?
Where does this go? What is here? I don't know that I've ever been up here. Sure, let's go this way. I've never been this way. I'm not sure what's up here. Oh. Yeah. And then everybody... Wow. That just burned what she climbed up. Now she's the only one up there. Scratch, I don't know where you are. Shadowheart, you could use some healing.
Let's get on
Maybe
with it.
I better do... What just happened? You know what? I need a long rest. She has no spell slots. Let's go to camp. That was almost not good. Where's my main character?
Looking ahead.
Let's see. We're in an interesting place. Glowing gems. Everything's all glowy and fantasy-like. These two guys are up here chilling with withers. Lazelle's over here by herself. There's the camp chest. Here's Karlach. Let's go talk to Karlach.
We get along quite well, I think.
Oh, I haven't looked at the...
Soldier.
The pole. Oh, it's 23% Gale and 23% Karlach right now. The rest is Shadowheart. Really? Interesting. You'll need to... No, I don't want to do any of that. Okay, let's go talk to Shadowheart. Let's see how she feels about anything. Shadowheart's romance is hard, from what I understand.
May the darkness protect you.
Let's, I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
I just realized our armor kind of matches. What drew you to Shara? Blah, blah, blah. Tell me something about yourself. Besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced?
Oh, that seems...
Well, I like
hostile.
night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
She likes night orchids. That's probably worth remembering. You'll have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
You've had your memories suppressed? That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you.
Ooh.
I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Interesting. I don't know if I've ever gotten that response before. I can't help but feel you and I might have missed a chance to connect. Truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Oh? Okay. I'd like that. Just lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. That was surprising.
I'll give it a shot.
Time to go to sleep. Get our spell slots back. Let's see if we can talk to Karlach still.
Hey, soldier.
Nope. Still nothing to say here. Let's look at something. If we go to the character sheet and go down here, we can see our approval with each character. So, our relationship with Shadowheart is good. Character approves of Avatar. And our relationship with Karlach is fair. Interesting. Okay. What else can we get up to down here? I think we just need to sleep. How are camp supplies doing? Okay. Oh.
It seems to be the perfect night to
Well, that was
spend a
quick.
little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
Sure. Lead the way. This just became a much more interesting stream.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Okay, now I'm gonna need help. Alright, let's see. What do you have in mind besides the bottle, that is? I wouldn't dream of missing it. Did you think I wouldn't show or drain the cup in one swallow? Selfie. I don't know what I want to choose. Any assistance from the peanut gallery? Two seems safe. 3 seems pretty safe. This could be taken the wrong way. Did you think I wouldn't show?
Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
I seem to recall a camp full of goblins faring poorly after a toast. To us? She might take that the wrong way too. I don't know. This is hard. I kind of want to go for this. I seem to recall a camp full of goblins faring very poorly after a toast.
Not worried, are you? Rest easy. To not being poisoned. How about that?
I don't know how I want it to go. I've never had this happen before.
Now tell me something
There
about
is
yourself.
a wrong way. You can
no
piss her
tadpoles,
off.
dragons,
I do know
marauding
that.
goblins or anything like that. Something about you.
Something about me. Let's see. Oh, I could say persuasion you first. Well, we know, I don't know if I want to delve too much further into her, because she doesn't have much of her memory. It got taken away from her. I kind of want to do this half orc thing. It seems interesting. Speak of an uncertain youth, neither fully at home with humans or orcs. A youth that forged resilience and self-reliance.
I can sympathize. Trudy. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
We could try the persuasion roll. We do have good persuasion. Let's try it. We don't have our guidance amulet anymore, and it's not like she can guidance us herself. Let's see. Wow, the dice are actually being somewhat nice to us right now.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shah, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Rolling that one, and just like that, you're airborne. She doesn't hesitate. No dramatic monologue, no villainous smirk, just a swift shove, and gravity takes the wheel. We are kind of sitting on the edge of a cliff. Wrong. You like night orchids and can't swim. You told me once.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
You plummet like a sack of poorly spent ability points, starts flailing, questioning every life decision that led to this moment.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Oh no, I don't know what to choose. Let's look into her eyes.
What?
You're beautiful.
I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
I hope there will be more to come.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Do I get to kiss her? Oh no. Either way, I'd proceed with caution. Romance tends to involve questionable survival odds, possibility of an axe. Even in real life, there's a possibility of an axe in your relationships. I'm saying you're doing it wrong. Should I take the initiative and kiss her, or give her the opportunity to take the initiative? Robert Burke says do it. I'm tempted. Oh, okay. Kiss her? I don't know how much of a delay there is. Oh, I just noticed your note in Discord. I'll read that later. Waiting. Yeah. I'm scared because I'm afraid she's going to say no. Okay. Kiss her. Kiss her. She approves. Kiss. Kiss. Yay! It looks like a good kiss too.
That didn't hurt, did it?
I would wonder, I would think I would say that to her with the tusks. Hey Laura, kiddos kept me up till 1 a.m. and just turning 7 a.m. Ooh, get sleepy. Had to take care of animals. Probably gonna lurk. Might fall asleep. Well, you came in at just the right moment. Because this has never happened for me before. I don't know why it would hurt. The pain was worth it.
I should think so.
I should think so.
Let's head back. If we must.
Yay, we got a kiss. Okay. That makes me happy. Oh. What the heck was that? Okay, people want to talk. Okay, let's talk to Scratch first. Let's speak with animals. Scratch probably has something for us.
Dog is unable to speak through the
Rolling that one, you lean in for a kiss and suddenly gravity decides it's a third wheel. Wow. Ooh, shards. Karlach is much better. Seen all
Maybe
the
you can tell me.
listed except Will.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Well, the thing with Shadowheart just kind of happened. I don't know how or why. It just was random. Pet him. Always pet the Scratch. He's such a good boy. I've only seen bits and pieces of any of the romances, except for I did an Astarian romance, of course, and I did a my first playthrough when I did not know what the heck I was doing. I had a Halcyon romance because I had locked myself out of everybody else's romance by the time the... What is Lizelle doing over here? She's beating the crap out of that thing. Okay. Where did Shadowheart go? She wants to talk. Okay.
All's well, I hope.
Of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
You first.
I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss.
It meant a lot to me too. I hope there's more to come.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
Okay. So, in my first playthrough, I didn't know what the heck was going on, and I rushed in through, like, the Goblin Camp and rescuing Halcyon, and then the night of the party happened, and I had not built up any relationship with anybody, and so there was nothing, like, I didn't even know there were options until well after that playthrough. Let's see what Astarian has to say.
Yes?
Nothing really of interest. Let's talk to Karlach. I don't think our approval is high enough with Karlach at the moment for anything to happen. So we're just gonna leave it at that for now. Let's go back to where we
vampires
were.
actually drink blood out of goblets like in the storybooks? Doesn't seem very fresh.
Straight from the neck is preferred, but goblets are used in mortal company. They save on awkwardness.
Nah.
We could share a drink some night, if you're curious. A nice red wine in your goblet, of course.
Very kind of you, but I'm saving my best bottle for someone already.
Ooh, is she saving the bottle for us? Let's go talk.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue. Karlak, hi. We all match. It's like... I don't know what's going on. I only saw the results of an Astarian romance if the player played as Gale and became a god. Oh, that's interesting. I heard he's difficult to romance. Including house and three-way brothel. I never thought of... See, I've never played the Gale becoming a god direction. The route I went with Astarian was basically he wants power to kill, what's his face? His spawn person, his vampire person. But then also kind of teaching him that he could be a good person at the same time. So it was interesting. Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel.
Well, not
I
really.
may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
I think this is the most I've ever talked to Shadowheart before. I don't understand why be so secret about such an ambition. Well, that was a load of nothing. I'm not sure why you bothered telling me that. Oh, these options are so unhinged sometimes.
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's go up this way.
Traps.
More traps.
How considerate.
Can we not set them off this time? That'd be great. As a storyteller and music creator, I gotta say this lore dialogue is chef's kiss. Absolutely loving it. That is one of the reasons this game is so good. And no matter how many... I have played this game.
You look happy, Shadowheart.
This is my 5th playthrough.
Like a night
and I'm
walking in
still
bloom.
coming across conversations I've never
Must be
had.
imagining it.
Ooh.
It's all over your face.
It must be all the fresh air since the crash. Has me flush.
It looks good on you.
Oh, what? Wait, what did she say? Oh, Karlach. You look happy, Shadowheart, like a night orchid in bloom. Karlach noticed Shadowheart was happy. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, Karlach. You might still have... maybe, possibly still have a chance with Karlach. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Can I get over this? Where are we? I have never been here. Pretty sure I've never been here. Why? What is this glowing gem? Hang on. I don't know if I can do anything to it. My rolls are doing great here. Okay. Did that do anything? Guess not. I don't know what these glowing gems were for. Oh, there's a chest. A Starian. Oh. That's another case of a jumping,
Come on, open up.
that was not what I intended to do. Cancel.
What a day.
A jumping,
Oh, for a skeleton key.
God, I cannot talk. What is happening? A jumping chest. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. Okay.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ooh, we have an arrow of Ilmater finally. Loot goblin time. More camp supplies. Helpful. Oh, that's the Zentrum, what is it called? Logo?
Anything
Logo?
of use?
I guess. So this must be part of their random stuff. Ooh, more camp supplies.
The Zentrum. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them.
Lots of stuff to sell. Okay. What's happening here? There's stuff down here that we can get to back from this way. But it looks like all this stuff fell down here. There's nothing else to do up here. This is weird.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, I'm encumbered again. Let's send all the camp supplies back to camp. And then send to camp. Send to camp. More random stuff, send to camp. Okay. In romance, double dipping is risky business unless you enjoy living dangerously. I happen to know that Shadowheart is a bit of an open relationship kind of girl. And I also know that while you can't touch Karlach in the first act, she's a little more forgiving. How did I get down here? This way. Remember that axe comment? Yeah, some people take boundaries very seriously. I don't think flowers would fix this one.
Might be useful.
I'm not sure. I'm still not sure absolutely that we're gonna for sure pursue Shadowheart. I'm still kind of holding out hope for Karlach. The only two that agree to share you is Shadowheart and Halsin. Yeah, Halsin was interesting. I know for sure Lae'zel will not share at all. The Karlach thing, my problem with Karlach right now is her approval of me is not high enough. And I'm getting really close to that first night. And I seem to remember in one of my playthroughs when my relationship with her was actually pretty high. That first night, like the night of the party, she said something like, if you want to go with somebody else, it's fine, because I know you can't touch me, or whatever. But I don't remember her, so that's the hard part.
Known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
Oh. I forgot about the explodey things over here. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I kind of need to go down that way. This goes back up towards where we came in. Did you start to fix her engine yet? I've done the first repair. The other two repairs, I think, come in Act 2, but I do have another piece of Infernal Iron. So I think when we go back to the Grove here in a minute... oh, we are very close to leveling up. We will see if Damon can do anything else. But see, right now, her relationship with us is fair. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with Karlach. I'm kind of delaying the party to see if I can get her relationship up a little higher. Oh, hello. Shall we battle a bullet maybe soon? The one I mentioned was completely embraced by Shart as they already established girlfriend. Wait. I'm trying to read this again. Bob. The one I mentioned was completely embraced by Shart as the already established girlfriend, being open to the one-time fun, which I actually found surprising. Oh, you're talking about the brothel? She doesn't care with whomever you pick. So, Shadowheart was fine with whoever. And they just happened to share with Halsin, because Halsin shares with everybody. Halsin is very open to free love. He's a man of the 60s. He is a tree-hugging, free love hippie. That's the best description of a relationship with Halsin. Let's go down here. What is this? I keep being like, it's been so long since I've played. I keep thinking I'm missing something. I do think I need to deal with these things.
Torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, not by the other.
Okay. You got Shadowheart and Halsin to participate with the Drow twins. You didn't know you could do that? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think in my first playthrough, I had not initiated a relationship with anyone yet. By the time I got to the Drow twins, I happened to have both Astarion and Halsin in my party. And of course, the Drow twins wanted to have the fling with Astarion, and Halsin basically offered himself up. So we had not yet initiated any kind of relationship at all, and it was just a three-way, random three-way. Just Kristen. The only issue I have with Karlach's romance is knowing how the ending of the story turns out. No spoilers. Well, I know how the end of the story turns out, but I also know how to make it work. So if you do things right, and you do things in a good way, there's a way to kind of help Karlach. Because I've done it before. So remember that first playthrough where I didn't really romance anybody. My quote-unquote romance was Halsin. I actually ended up... This is so funny. Every time I had a conversation with Halsin, it was, oh, the city is so bad. The city is draining me. The city, I need to go, be back in nature. And he was just very Debbie Downer the entire time, every time I talked to him. So I ended up calling it quits with him before the end of the game, which, he was fine with. He's like, my love for you will never end, but, I understand. You're welcome to go the way you will, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the story, I had the option to go with Karlach, and Will came with us. So, we'll see if we can do something similar. It's the how that's a bit disappointing. I don't think it's disappointing. Did you get to see the epilogue with that playthrough? Or had they not yet done the epilogue yet? Because the epilogue's great. I'm gonna go up here and talk to these weird spore people.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
Ooh.
State your purpose.
I'll tell the truth and seek safe passage and search for your treatment.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Okay. I don't want to spend my retirement fighting in that particular place. You'd have to go. Coming out here and there for reunions. Yeah. But it's better than the alternative. You kind of have to go with the flow, you know? And it's not like she's working for Zariel anymore. Oh, save. Duragar Spore Servant. Noxious Myconid. Dead Myconid Sprout. Why is he dead? This is all stealing. Oh, we got the sigil. Let's come over here and talk to this guy. Because he looks like a traitor.
I need a quick word.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I've never seen a hobgoblin like you before. I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
I collect mushrooms to sell on the surface. Honestly, I got kind of lost down here.
A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid.
Hey, Brother Jeffrey.
Could I ask what you were searching
nice
for to begin
Welcome
with?
in. Explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Yes, absolutely.
Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
I had a run-in where I romanced Karlach and she became an illithid towards the end. Being illithid fixes the... That is an interesting option. I don't know how I feel about Karlach being an illithid, though. I'm trying to remember. I've only gone all the way through to the end twice. And I think if I remember correctly, I became the Illithid on the first playthrough. And the second playthrough, we killed him. And took control. But that's all I remember. I knew about that option, but it's a bit too tentacly for me. Trying to get just Kristen to 100 subscribers. Yes, I think I've been sitting at 86, I think, for about a week and a half. But I also haven't had any time to stream or post videos for like a week. So I'm going to get back on track this weekend. I'm off tomorrow so I can record some videos finally. So hopefully we'll get the ball rolling again. Let's relax and let Omelette, because I can't pronounce his name. His name is Forever Omelette. Let his mind search your own.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
What happens if that stasis goes away?
I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Ammalium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
All of that probing was useless in the end?
My apologies. I hoped the experience was not too unpleasant. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet?
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Bypass. What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those
gross.
that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
I've never played this game on the current monitor that I have, which is huge, and I've never noticed his brain kind of throbbing while he talks. My god. I'm terrible. I would let the Githyanki King become the Illithid if I would ever play. Yeah, that is an option. I watched a guy named Gopher play, and he always called this Illithid Amalamalum. I've heard him called Omelette. I've heard him called Umlele. Yeah. He says the first tincture made from a rare mushroom is free, but the next one, oh, that's when you realize you're already too deep. This is not Schedule 1, Bob. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Omelet the shrooms dealer. It's an omelet with mushrooms. All right, I'll come back when I find the mushrooms. If I click on
May your
it.
travels be safe and swift.
Okay, but we're not going to do that yet.
Seen anything like it? Is my species evolving?
What the heck is happening there?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
Oh!
It shouldn't be possible.
Karlak is inspired? Why? Karlak gained 30 experience. I don't understand. Karlak completed. Destroy each kind of mushroom. Each kind of I've never seen this before. Okay. Good to know.
How is your more
let's see.
research
We need
progressing?
to see if he's got anything
Welcome
we can
back.
buy.
Have you made any new discoveries?
Do you have anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
What do you have? You have a bunch of spell scrolls. Nelf's first staff. No thanks. Karlak appreciates the shrooms. The Baneful. This blade's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or a Warlock's pact weapon. Ooh, favorite weapon. This weapon has a +1 bonus to damage. Possibly bane your target. Don't I already have that? It is light and it is finesse. Maybe. Let's put that over there. Circlet of Blasting. Not worried about it. The Lifebringer. When the wearer gains lightning charges, they also gain 3 temporary hit points. The wearer can see in the dark up to 40 feet. Not a big deal. Wearer's movement is unimpeded by difficult terrain. Whenever you burn an enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat. Shoot an additional dart whenever you cast magic missile. Okay, I don't have anybody that does this type of magic right now, and I don't plan on using Gale. We all have dark vision as far as I know. I liked that out of everyone, this pair seemed to be the only truly kind Illithid and Hobgoblin in the game. That includes the Guardian. True. In my first playthrough, I never found them after the Underdark. I did not find them in the city at all. I just never even went to the building. And when I did the other thing where you're supposed to save Omelet, I didn't know he was there, so I didn't save him. Do I need any of this? I don't need magic missile. Cinder shoes would be interesting. Bard enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat. Let's see what that does. 2 turns of heat. Fire damage. I don't think I really need anything here, but this is interesting. And especially since it's basically made for warlocks, I think I'm gonna get this. I have plenty of gold right now, and I have plenty of stuff to sell. What is this? Staff of the Moon Maiden. Where did this come from? It doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna hang on to this rapier, maybe. No, I'm not. So I was today years old when I learned they are found anywhere but here, and that omelet needs saving. You mean I get to do something you haven't seen yet, Laura? It is very far off. It is an Act 3 thing. Hey, Jessica Wanders. I've been lurking. I picked Karlach in the poll, but I have no idea who that is. This is Karlach. Right here. That's Karlach. This is Shadowheart. I think we have a burgeoning relationship with Shadowheart. Karlach is still on the maybe, possibly thing. I'm surprised you didn't pick Gale, though. You seemed like you had the hots for Gale there for a little bit. Oh, I was selling stuff. Hang on. Oh, well, of course, I speak and suddenly there are mushrooms. There's mushrooms in every game. Every game. I'm gonna get rid of that. I have so many things. Oh my god. Does anybody remember if Lump's Warnhorn can only be used once? I seem to remember that it was 3, but when I called them the first time, they just stood there. An illithid being called Omelet is like calling an Archmage Sparkles or a Dragon Fluffy, unless of course you're about to become their breakfast and then suddenly their name is weirdly appropriate. Yes, Karlach is hot, very literally and figuratively. I love Karlach. So many things to sell. Everybody's doing the greedy thing in chat. That's fine. Greety, not greedy. Greety. Greeting each other. I think that's all I have that I want to sell at the moment. Let's see, that gets us pretty close. Balance. Alright, let's get this sword.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Yep, that sounds like Jessica. Where were we? Where is that sword? There it is. So it doesn't do as much damage, but since it's light, I could also carry a dagger or another light weapon. Sure. Because that'll give us a bonus action. Equip. And then we need to make it our packed weapon. Okay. And then what can we put in her other hand? Put that down there. Let's see, what do we have? Ooh. Who has the Steelforged sword? He has the Steelforged sword. And a dagger. On a hit, the target must succeed at DC 13 Constitution saving throw or become ruptured. 6 to 12, 5 to 8. This does an additional 1d4 necrotic to creatures that are knocked out or sleeping. Oh, what in the world? Oh, guaranteed deep down we are all loot goblins. Absolutely. Greedy little creatures hoarding shinies, looting everything, and arguing over who gets the best gear. Yes. All the things. I'm trying to think if there's any cases where we could knock out or make sleeping. At this level, it's hard for sleep to work because they have to be a certain number of hit points. Agree, Bob. 100%. Can't even sell the shiny things? I never use an Oblivion. I will at least sell the things. Let's see. Let's give her... I think we'd have more options for the Hunter's Dagger than the Assassin's Touch. Good morning, Steel. Literally, good morning. Well, it was very early for you when I started streaming, so I completely understand that. Let's resort this stuff. So he is still carrying a short sword. I can't remember if I've given him dual fight, two-weapon fighting yet. I have not, so that's why he's still carrying two light things. Okay. So that's a small improvement, a little bit different, and now we have a bonus action.
I have never seen anything like it, Lurk. Is my
There's a
species
caustic
evolving?
bulb sitting over here that I would love to steal, but they're like right here.
Perhaps, but at such...
I came from that way. Let's go up here and talk to Mr. Spa. Oh, haste spores? How did that happen? Barrel stock? Okay. That was weird. Let's talk to Thula.
Don't.
All the Hayas put me right to sleep. There's not
condition
that
is
much
familiar.
Hayaing in this game,
Poison,
for real.
derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Who did this to you? How did you end up here? Give her the antitoxin. Give her elixir of poison resistance. You're in a bad way. I could end your suffering if you want. Who did this to you?
Dwegar slashed me.
Let's just go ahead and give her an antitoxin. See, I'm being all helpful.
What?
Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
Does there have to be a reason?
Down here? Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts.
Wow.
Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
You're in no condition to help anyone. Take it easy and tell me what I can do. Focus on what I need. A reward for starters. Oh my god. Bob, the good thing here is that the different party members have pretty different roles and strengths, so the gear for each can't really be... Yes. So, yeah, so the gear, like the gear that she just bought, like we just bought, can only be used by warlocks. And she's the only... Well, she's not the only warlock in the party, but she's the only warlock we're using. It's put me right to sleep. I still think that's funny. It's the official day of power naps, accidental dozing, and questioning if the lawn can get any higher, and honestly, no regrets. I'm glad I don't have a lawn to mow. Yeah, I planned ahead and mowed the lawn on Thursday. Good plan. It was raining here all week, so we couldn't have done that if we'd had a lawn. My wedding band is the Precious. Oh, that's cool. Really? Does it have the inscription on it? Absolutely. A fighter can bash a goblin over the head with a wand. It's just not going to cast anything except a mild concussion. Aggressive spell delivery. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're in no condition to help anyone.
Maybe not. But you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
She calls them the Greys, but she is also Grey, so I don't understand the reference. What was this expedition your clan were on? What did they do? Blah, blah. What are the Dwergar fight digging for?
Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it.
We can get this girl some healing, and I think we get boot. Yeah, we get it's actually a Dwergar's boots that we have the option of giving back to her when we get to the forge. But we're probably not going to give her back her boots. She'll just walk around barefooted. Kristen the Elvish is on there, but not... Well, if it were glowy, I'd be scared. I forgot what we were talking about, but then it caught up to me. But if your ring was actually glowy, I would be scared. I gotta run, full lurk mode engaged, have a good stream, pick all the mushrooms. I will actually not pick all the mushrooms, just not the explodey ones. So have a good day, I'll see you later. Hi Bob, kind of like Jedi aggressive negotiations. I love the dark dwarves in AD&D, their lore, their attitude, and their zero tolerance for nonsense. I've never dealt with dark dwarves in D&D. The only time I ever have heard of Duergar referenced was this game. Let's see. What was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear.
We failed the insight. I'll free your people if I can. I
Thank
have
you.
never succeeded in saving
I wish
all
I could
of the
go with
people.
you. But here, I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
So, she must be talking about the drow when she's talking about the Greys. But it's confusing because the drow, the Grey, the deep gnomes, and the Duergar are all Grey. So it's like, what the hell? I love that there's just haste spores floating around here. There's dead Duergar. Let's talk to somebody.
What is the creature doing to those corpses?
There we go.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dweger, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dweger invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwegar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but all right.
Why did these Duergar attack? I saw on a Mythology Origins channel a video about Duergar. Okay, you're gonna have to post that, and if you're not in my Discord yet, Laura, please get in my Discord and post me a link to that to that channel, because that sounds fascinating. Why did the Duergar attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dweger.
The Dweger seek a gnome. It is a guest.
You harbor a fugitive gnome? Admirable of you?
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Sure, I can handle those who are nearby.
An illusion comes over you. A Dweger choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
Ooh, what are you gonna give me?
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Whichever you'd prefer. If you want to join my Discord channel, there's a link in the video description, and you can put it in general chat, or you can just send it as a direct message if you don't want to join my Discord channel. Duergar, tough, tactical, and absolutely not the kind of dwarves you want to owe money to. When you find them, expect brutal efficiency, zero nonsense, and possibly a pickaxe to the face. That is very true. What in the hells did you do to that corpse?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
These spores hold such power. How might I gain this knowledge?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Okay. I wonder how that conversation would have gone differently if I were a circle of spores druid. Because I think that is one of the options. Oh wow, it just completely changed it. Oh, that's kind of awesome to see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think I completely lost my train of thought there for a moment. I was distracted by dead bodies turning into myconids. So, I think we are going to go ahead and end the stream here. I actually have real life D&D happening today. Oh, that's right. I was talking about the Circle of Spores druid. So I think one of the subclasses you can pick for the what are they doing? The druid character is that you can pick Circle of Spores.
Keeping the old
Didn't even know there was an option to be a spore druid. Sweet, yeah. So I wonder how that would go down here, being a spore druid. Just walking through my shot. That's fine. Alright, so we'll see you guys in the next one. I think if I get back from D&D at a fairly decent hour tonight, since I don't have to work tomorrow, I will maybe possibly stream some Nightingale this evening and try to get through the tutorial from hell. But otherwise, make sure you click that like button and consider subscribing because it really helps the channel out. And make sure to click that bell icon to see more Baldur's Gate 3 content or any of the other mini games that I play. And we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Bye-bye.
Keeping the old turnip.